Al is back, and he's going to help us with poaching eggs.
Wow, you are getting further away from reality.
And how is that?
Well, first of all, it's not Al, it's AI.
No, it's Al. It's Al. A-L.
And secondly, it's poaching of animals.
They're going to poach a whole animal? That must take forever to do.
Okay, never mind. Maybe we could help find Davo at hashtag Finding Davo.
Yes. Davo the fish. Well, it's actually Dave the fish, but she wanted to go like Finding Nemo, so it's hashtag Finding Davo, which is crazy. Maybe he'll wash up on the beach like the human funeral urns that washed up in the Netherlands.
Oh, say it ain't so. He can't be gone.
Welcome to What Happened to the World Today. I'm Steve.
And I'm Scott. And this is a tale of how bad life decisions led to a YouTube show.
And we're going to talk about what we've noticed is going on in the world today. So, what have you noticed, Scott?
Well, one of the things that I have noticed is since we're both animal lovers, I noticed that there's been a problem with poaching in a lot of countries lately. And one of the things that has really just popped up is artificial intelligence is now being used to help spot wildlife poachers before they can kill in the Serengeti.
So what you're saying, they're going to get Al to help us again?
You love Al, right? You see, I understand. This is something that bothers me too about this particular font. Everybody does it, but it looks like
Al.
Looks like Al.
Yeah, Al.
AI. To me, a capital I should have a line on the top and a line on the bottom, and a small I should be a small line with a dot. Plain and simple.
So Al-equipped cameras will help spot wildlife poachers before they can kill.
Yes. So, but it's the camera was developed by the nonprofit Resolve, and they use Intel technology to keep watching the Serengeti. And this has a lot of potential because if they can catch these guys before they kill these animals, that would be so awesome.
Well, yeah, I mean, the problem is the limited battery life, right?
They're solar powered, I believe.
So that they hook them up to them solar power now?
I'm pretty sure that's what I saw when I read this. I read it on 3 different sites because I found it interesting because, you know, me.
Oh, the battery life has a battery life of 1.5 years.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's pretty awesome.
Yep. How does it transmit?
Carefully.
Yeah, they got to run a long network wire. But yeah, I mean, if you could be there, you know, at least see when people are going and when things trip, and it knows the difference between a human and an animal and a truck. So that's good. I guess that's what they need Al for, right? Al can tell the difference between the human, and they had false positives. Positive.
So, but yeah, it's I'm looking forward to hearing good news about this actually functioning, that they're catching these guys. Because we're talking about every 15 minutes an elephant is getting killed by the poachers. Now, this is something I don't understand. When they kill these elephants, all they're taking is their tusk for the ivory.
Right,
the rest of the elephant is being wasted.
Right.
You know, humane use of food animals is you use everything.
Right.
Plain and simple. You use everything.
Well, that is the amazing part, because they say that the surviving population is only 100,000 animals.
Yes.
In their peak, they were at 2 million.
That's amazing.
So yeah, if they keep doing this, they'll be extinct, and that's not good for anyone.
No, and it takes 2 years for an elephant to procreate.
Really?
Really?
Wow.
So
And yeah, that's a problem.
it is. I actually procreate's not the right word. Gestate is the correct word.
Gestation.
Yes, they can attempt procreation constantly, just like humans. But once they do achieve the embryo, then 2 years. 2
years pregnancy. Wow.
And
sorry. It's hot here now.
So take off all your clothes.
How was your last show?
Exactly.
So you don't know what we're talking about, go check out our last show. What?
Do you remember, oh God, it's probably 2 weeks ago by now. I had that giant spider in my garage.
Picture?
This is my backdrop.
Another spider showed up somewhere?
Yes, but not in my garage. This one is Australia.
Well, okay. So, okay. we talked about this. These spiders and the animals in Australia can kill you.
Yes, they can.
I would be afraid of them also.
Yes. Well, what's really funny is there's a gentleman named, I'm going to say Rise Howard of Perth, Australia.
Okay.
There's a video. You can look it up.
Cat versus spider.
Yes. The way he screams is not very manly.
Okay.
But anyway, he screamed so loudly while he was killing this spider that neighbors called the police to his house because he was shouting, "Why won't you die?" And there's this child, his kid is screaming in the background.
No.
So the police, of course, have to be called.
Okay. So that is pretty funny.
It really was. Killed with a diaper. He used a diaper. Well, they call them nappies there, but he used a diaper to kill the spider.
Well, I would too.
Hey,
Spider? Was it a used diaper?
They don't actually say, but
Yeah, it doesn't look used.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's demonstrating how he's smashing the diaper. Like, good for you, dude.
There you go. Dad versus spider.
But he screamed so loud. Screamed so loud that the police were called. The neighbors like, something bad's going on there. Call the police. Just killing a spider, folks. Just killing a spider.
So, and since we're on this thing about weird animal things.
All right, so this is going to be the animal show? Is that what we're going to have?
Yeah, I think so. Because, I like to do stuff like that every once in a while.
So here's somebody just trying to, I think, just get her 15 minutes of fame.
Okay. Most people, if they lose a cat or they lose a dog, they put lost in pictures or lost my dog, lost my cat. They stick them all over the town, right? On telephone poles and windows and stuff like that. Right. What would you do if you saw a sign that says, "Missing Davo, the goldfish"? Would you think
Hashtag Finding Davo. Please bring him home. Help me home. Missing Davo, the goldfish.
Anyway, her name is Tanya. She's from Great Britain. And she says she has not seen the fish since Tuesday. That would be last week, of course. Dave shared his tank with 3 other fish, and Tanya told the advertiser that she's ruled out the possibility that her dogs, a Shih Tzu and a Yorkshire Terrier, could have possibly eaten Dave because the tank has a lid on it. She's checked the filter. She's moved the stones in the tank. She looked all around the kitchen, checked under the counters. So she created a Facebook page called Finding Davo, and, she wants to find her fish.
No, it is a page. They
don't say what the other fish are.
Finding Davo, but yeah, Finding Davo. Help find this fish. Have you seen Dave the goldfish missing since New Year's Day? This is crazy. So
obviously some drunk New Year's Eve reveler must have broken into her house and stole the goldfish.
Oh, Davo. Dave the goldfish. He's supposed to be like Nemo, but Davo.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know if it's
okay. Well, because of the fact that we were doing all these animal things, I came up with a genuine positivity message that goes along with this theme.
Oh, so Fun Guy the Entertainer wrote an animal-themed genuine positivity message.
I sweetly did, Ollie.
Okay.
As the species to have theoretically achieved the highest form of intelligence and sentience on our planet, we humans must be the custodians of our world. We alone have the opportunity to help all other species flourish and be part of the natural balance of life.
But isn't that true of everybody, not just other humans too? We should be positive ambassadors for everyone in the world and help everybody flourish, and then be custodians of everybody's well-being.
Yes, I suppose it should take the word all or other species out and just say help all species flourish.
I like that. I still like it.
I think I will do that. I will remove the all. Because you are right. We should also consider ourselves, because we are obviously animals.
Yeah. That would be cool, right?
Yep.
I like it.
Do you like it like that?
I like it like that. I can't remember how that song goes, but yeah. That's a good one.
So,
That is a good one.
okay.
So,
Now,
go ahead. You
did
got
get
the
away
segue.
with it from animals for the last part of the show.
You got the segue. I had a segue, but you got a better one. Go for it.
I don't have one.
Then why'd you stop me?
I was giving you the lead to do a segue, and you started too fast.
I had a segue, but I don't anymore.
You don't?
No, because it killed the moment.
All right. Well, it's no longer about animals.
Well, it is about animals.
Well, the human animal.
The human animal.
An
so,
urn.
Not just one urn. Multiple urns.
Multiple urns.
Yeah. Human urns, human ashes urns, funeral. Well, 3 German funeral urns filled with human. No. Yeah. 3 German funeral urns filled with human ashes washed up on the beaches of the Netherlands.
No, not human asses. Human ashes.
Well, their asses were in there too.
Well, sort of, but in ash form.
But they were in there.
Okay.
They were. So here's the funny part. We had to check it out because we wanted to make sure they weren't filled with drugs.
Yeah.
So we had to open it. Hey, they're smuggling drugs in funeral urns now.
Sure, why not?
Right?
Each of the urns were stamped with the dates of birth, death, and cremation of the deceased under the aluminum lid, and they all came from a collection of the Griefwald crematorium in northern Germany.
Yeah. So here's the funny part. Okay, the crematorium is 470 miles away from the beaches where they eventually turned up.
Yes.
So talk about a message in a bottle, right?
Yes.
But I guess the shipping company that was supposed to take the urns and do a marine funeral.
Yes. In other words, burial at sea.
Right. Said the urns fell overboard.
Yes. They got caught in a storm, and the employee that was holding the box got wet and slippery, and off the railing it went.
So I don't really think they need to apologize. Burial at sea accomplished.
That's right. Well, except they're supposed to take the lid off and dump the ashes in the sea, not the
whole. Oh, were they? Oh, yes. I didn't know they were supposed to do that.
No, that's how you
that
do
was
it.
Legal.
No, well, that's how they do it.
I thought you just weighted it and they sank to the bottom.
Oh,
because public process. Okay, go ahead. You read it.
I didn't get that far. I was going to say, in my opinion, they'd be weighted right at the beginning, so they would have sunk right away. So I would assume.
That's what I thought too. But it says public prosecutors in Germany said they were looking to determine whether disturbance of the dead or any other crime had been committed, as the country has some of the strictest rules in Europe for disposal of human ashes. Yeah, for disposal of human ashes. So there are rules. I mean, because when Mom passed away, she wanted to have her ashes spread in all these places, and you can't do that.
Yeah, so you can get permits for a lot of places, but
you get permits to do that, but you can't just go around just throwing people's ashes off the Sears Tower and.
No,
seriously, you can't.
Yeah, that's right, big boo boo.
So that's where I found out that the challenge was much greater than I had realized.
However, I'm sure that what you did for your mom did work out well.
The memorial?
Yes.
Yeah. Yes, it did.
So obviously every cloud does have a silver lining.
Oh, we're just going right to the end of the show. Cool. Okay. Go for it. So every cloud has a silver lining will be our phrase origin story.
There's something good in everything that's bad.
Okay. So I don't think you have a good definition.
Well, that was the definition. There's something good in everything that's bad.
Not definition. I don't think you have a good origin.
That the phrase is, no, I looked it up, and this is the best I could find. The phrase has been in use in this form and other forms since the mid-1800s. It doesn't say who started it or where it was first in print, no matter where I looked.
Really? Are you sure?
Well, I only spent 5 minutes, so I know. I've only spent 30 seconds.
So you don't know. Okay. We mount to heaven most on the ruins of our cherished schemes, finding our failures were successes. Him our failures are steps through which we arise to heaven. All great person is the sand of eternity. Talk about the sand, silver lining, focus. We look at courage, we will find.
Yeah, I would have thought it had something to do with feeding clouds with silver oxide to make it rain, but
That could be a good one.
Ooh, dead air.
Well, that's because you're not talking.
Well, that's because that's all I knew about it. You were trying to do some research. Did I?
Soon after the war, here we go. So here it comes. I just got to find it. Behind every calamity is a hidden message of hope. India learned a good lesson from the Indochina War of 1962. Soon after the war, she gave more attention to modernizing her defensive forces. The famous English poet Shelley has expressed the same idea in this poem, Ode to the West Wind, in which he asks, if winter comes, can spring be far behind? It is thus correctly said that every cloud has a silver lining.
Yay! Of course, that's not from the 1800s. That's from the 1900s.
Well, 1962 is the
yeah. So
there it is. Sometimes in dark clouds of sky, if we look at them closely, we can imagine their edges are sunlit white. Thus, the silver lining. So if you look at dark clouds, right, and the sun shining behind them,
yes.
Right? How does that look? So that's where the silver lining comes from. So it is a literal one again.
Cool
there
beans.
It is. So the proverb respects his ideas that sorrows and misfortunes are only temporary. Sorrows will be followed by happiness.
I'll tell you, Steve, I love it when a plan comes together.
So it's another literal. I'm starting to find out that all these phrase origins are literal meanings of terms and stuff that we don't even use anymore.
Usually.
There's nothing special about it. There's like no cool, I thought it was always like there was some kind of cool little play on words or twist on words, but it's the real words. We just don't use those words anymore.
Correct.
I was hoping it was I was hoping that phrases were cool twist or plays on words. As
back
opposed
in the 20s, 30s, and 40s, gay did not mean homosexual. Gay meant happy.
I have no idea where we're going from there. So with that, I want to say thank you for watching.
And if you feel our show is not a bad life decision,
please subscribe, watch our other shows and channels. Go to whathappened.world. Ignore that man over there. I have no idea where he's trying to take us at this point. But go to whathappened.world. Subscribe to my Facebook. Subscribe to my Instagram. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain over there. Go to Fun Guy the Entertainer Cooks for You. You can test this food.
I am Fun Guy the Entertainer.
Have you done your vegan show yet for this month?
No.
Have you eaten vegan yet for this month?
I have not.
Dude, you better hurry up.
It's only the second week of January. We got plenty of time.
You only have 2.3 weeks left.
Yes.
So you're halfway through. Get to it now. But I want you to live every day, and we'll see you on the next show.
Be genuinely positive, live and love life, and have a good one.
Be crazy, just amazing.